Football is a beautiful game that captivates millions of fans around the world. But what makes it so thrilling and exciting to watch? One of the most important skills that sets apart the best players from the rest is the ability to dribble past opponents with speed, agility, and flair. Dribbling is an art form that requires creativity, vision, and confidence. It can create moments of magic that leave the spectators in awe and the defenders in despair. In this video, we will count down the top 10 dribblers in football history based on their technique, style, and impact. Let's get started. 10. Roberto Baggio. We start our list with one of the greatest Italian players of all time, Roberto Baggio. He was known as the Divine Ponytail for his hairstyle and his sublime skills. Baggio was a versatile attacker who could play as a striker, a second striker, or an attacking midfielder. He had a great vision, a powerful shot, and a knack for scoring goals. But what made him stand out was his dribbling ability. He could beat defenders with his flair, agility, body feints, or sudden changes in acceleration. He was also a master of the free kick, scoring some memorable goals from set pieces. Baggio won the Ballon d'Or in 1993 and the FIFA World Player of the Year in 1994. He is also the only Italian player to score in 3 World Cups. 9. Rivellino. Next on our list is Rivellino, the mustachioed magician who was part of the 1970 World Cup winning team. Rivellino was an attacking midfielder who had a powerful left foot and a deadly shot. He was also a brilliant passer and a creative playmaker, but his trademark skill was his dribbling. Rivellino was the inventor of the elastico, a move where he would flick the ball with the outside of his foot and then quickly bring it back with the inside. He used this move to deceive and humiliate defenders, leaving them in his wake. Rivellino was a joy to watch and a nightmare to play against. 8. Zinedine Zidane. At number 8, we have the elegant and graceful Zinedine Zidane, one of the most influential players of his era. Zidane was a playmaker who could dictate the tempo and the rhythm of the game. He had a superb vision, a sublime touch, and a brilliant passing range. He was also a leader who could inspire his teammates and deliver in big moments. He won the World Cup in 1998 and the European Championship in 2000 with France, scoring 2 goals in the final of both tournaments. He also won the Champions League with Real Madrid in 2002, scoring a spectacular volley in the final. Zidane was a master of the ball, who could dribble with elegance and grace. He had a trademark move called the roulette, where he would spin around with the ball, leaving his opponents behind. He also had a great balance and a smooth movement. Zidane was a class act who could mesmerize the fans with his skills. 7. Johan Cruyff. Coming up at 7, we have the legendary and revolutionary Johan Cruyff, one of the greatest players and managers of all time. Cruyff was a genius who changed the game with his vision and his philosophy. He was the leader and the star of the Ajax and Barcelona teams that dominated Europe in the 1970s. He also led the Netherlands to the World Cup final in 1974, where they played the famous total football. Cruyff was a playmaker who could play in any position and create chances for himself and his teammates. He had a great intelligence, a sublime touch, and a brilliant passing range. He was also a master of the ball who could dribble with elegance and grace. He had a trademark move called the Cruyff turn, where he would fake a pass and then drag the ball behind his standing leg, leaving his opponent confused. He also had a great balance and a smooth movement. Cruyff was a legend who could enchant the fans with his skill. 6. Pelé. Next, we have the legendary Pelé, widely regarded as one of the greatest players of all time. Pelé was a phenomenon who dominated the game for 2 decades. He won 3 World Cups with Brazil, scoring a record 77 goals in 92 appearances. He also scored over 1,000 goals in his club career, playing for Santos and New York Cosmos. Pelé was a complete player who had everything: speed, strength, stamina, technique, finishing, and leadership. But he was also a fantastic dribbler who could make the ball stick to his feet. He had incredible ball control and could wriggle his way out of tight situations. He could also perform amazing tricks, such as the famous Pelé run-around move, where he would fake a shot and run around the goalkeeper. 5. Ronaldo Nazario. At number 5, we have the phenomenal and unstoppable Ronaldo Nazario. Ronaldo Nazario, or El Fenomeno as people called him, is widely considered the greatest ever central forward to have graced the game. Much like Pelé, He too was known for his goal-scoring prowess and clinical finishing, but the Brazilian hitman was a rare breed. He was the complete package. He could score, create, and outfox his opponent at his own will. He was often seen making breathtaking solo runs and finally placing the ball past the keeper with considerable ease. Ronaldo used his trademark step-overs to significant effect. Maybe if it weren't for the injuries, he would have been the greatest ever player. Perhaps he would have carved an even bigger legacy than he already has. During his prime, there was nothing that could stop him, and 3 FIFA World Player of the Year awards stand as a testament to his greatness. 4. Ronaldinho. At number 4, we have the smiling and charismatic Ronaldinho, one of the most entertaining players of all time. Ronaldinho was an attacking midfielder who had a magical touch and a creative flair. He was also a prolific scorer and a generous provider. He won the World Cup in 2002 with Brazil, scoring 2 goals and providing 2 assists. He also won the Champions League with Barcelona in 2006, scoring 7 goals and providing 4 assists. Ronaldinho was a wizard who could dribble with flair and finesse. He had a repertoire of tricks such as the flip-flap, the no-look pass, and the rainbow flick. He could also perform outrageous skills such as scoring from a corner or lobbing the goalkeeper from the halfway line. Ronaldinho was a showman who could make the fans smile and cheer with his skills. 3. Lionel Messi. At number 3, we have the current king of dribbling, Lionel Messi. Messi is widely considered one of the best players of all time and the best of his era. He has won 8 Ballon d'Or awards, more than any other player in history. He has also won 10 La Liga titles, 4 Champions League trophies with Barcelona, and the 2022 World Cup, scoring over 700 goals for club and country. Messi is a phenomenon who can do it all: score, assist, create, and lead. But his most remarkable skill is his dribbling. Messi is a wizard who can glide past defenders with ease. He has a mesmerizing touch, a lightning speed, and a sublime control. He can also perform incredible feats such as dribbling past 5 or 6 players in a row or scoring solo goals from his half. Messi is a joy to watch and a nightmare to play against. 2. Diego Maradona. Moving on, we have the controversial but brilliant Diego Maradona, arguably the best player of his generation. Maradona was a genius who could single-handedly win games for his team. He led Argentina to World Cup glory in 1986, scoring 2 of the most iconic goals in football history: the hand of God and the goal of the century. He also inspired Napoli to their first ever Serie A titles in 1987 and 1990. Maradona was a master of the ball, who could dribble past any number of defenders with ease. He had a low center of gravity, a quick turn of pace, and a superb balance. He could also change direction in a flash, leaving his opponents bewildered. Maradona was a magician who could create magic with his feet. 1. Garrincha. And finally, at number 1, we have another Brazilian legend, Garrincha, the little bird who flew on the pitch. Garrincha was a right winger who had a phenomenal dribbling ability. He had a deformity in his legs, which gave him an unusual gait and a unique style. He could twist and turn his body in unpredictable ways, making him impossible to mark. He also had great acceleration and a powerful shot. Garrincha was a key member of the Brazil teams that won the World Cup in 1958 and 1962. He was also voted the best player of the 1962 tournament, where he scored 4 goals and provided 7 assists. Garrincha was a genius who could make the fans laugh and cry with his skills. So there you have it, folks, our top 10 dribblers in football history. Do you agree with our choices? Who else do you think deserves a mention? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos like this. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.